Bonnie Francesca Wright is an English actress, model, screenwriter, director and producer. She is best known for playing the role of Ginny Weasley in the Harry Potter film series, based on the Harry Potter novel series by British author J.K. Rowling. In 2014, she took part in the third series of the Great Sport Comic Relief Bake Off. She won the first episode, being named the Star Baker. Early life and education. Wright was born in London, England, the second child of Sheila Teague and Gary Wright, owners of the jewelry company Wright and Teague. She has an older brother, Lewis. Wright attended Prior Western Primary School and later the King Alfred's School in North London for her secondary education. During the filming of Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 1 and Part 2, Wright began attending London's University of the Arts, London College of Communication, to study as a film and television production manager because of her plans to continue acting and to work behind the scenes after filming Harry Potter. Career, acting, 2001 2011, Harry Potter series. Wright auditioned for the role of Ginny Weasley because her brother said she reminded him of the character. Wright appears in the first film, Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone, only in a small scene set at London King's Cross railway station, where her character and her mother Molly meet Harry Potter as four of her older brothers board the Hogwarts Express. Her role became much more prominent in the second film, Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets, in which her character begins studies at Hogwarts and encounters a secret diary that begins to control her actions. She also opened the titular chamber in the same film under the influence of Tom Riddle, the main antagonist of Harry Potter series. Wright was seen in third film, Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban, chatting with Hermione in one background and had few dialogues. However, her character had a bona fide supporting role in the fourth film, Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire, with dialogue sprinkled across several scenes and perhaps her most screen time yet. In Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix, Wright played a central role, joining Dumbledore's army and eventually participating in the climactic battle between the Dar and the Order of the Phoenix with Lord Voldemort and the Death Eaters. Wright's central role continued in Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince, where she became an important chaser of the Gryffindor Quidditch team and ultimately Harry Potter's love interest. In Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Parts 1 and 2, Wright again reprised her central role for the last time. In these films she was seen particularly in scenes before the three protagonists went in search of Horcruxes, the Battle of Hogwarts, and in the epilogue set 19 years later. Wright has also provided the voice of Ginny in the video game versions of Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix. Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince and Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 1. Wright is one of the 13 actors who has appeared in all 8 films of the Harry Potter franchise. All the Harry Potter films were critical and high commercial successes. All the films as of 2014 have found places in list of highest grossing films. Deathly Hallows Part 2 stands at 4th highest grossing film of all time in that list. Wright received positive reviews for her performances as Ginny Weasley throughout the globe. Variety wrote, "Bonnie Wright's Ginny intrigues as the sort of initial plain Jane who keeps growing on you." ComingSoon.net wrote that if someone told me 8 years ago that Bonnie Wright, introduced as Ginny Weasley in the first movie, would turn into such a strong dramatic actress who could carry scenes as well as the 3 leads, I wouldn't have believed it. And Film School Rejects, who also wrote Ginny in particular, shines through, building on the power she gained in the last film to become an independent young woman that proves more complex with every scene. While Indian critic Tara Nadaush said, Bonnie Wright makes her impact feel nicely and beautifully as Ginny Weasley throughout the Harry Potter series. Harry Potter author J.K. Rowling gave a speech during the world premiere of the 8th and final film Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2 on July 7, 2011 in London, England. She announced that there are 7 Harry Potter film series cast members to whom she refers as the Big Seven, and she named Wright as one of the 7 members, alongside with Daniel Radcliffe, Rupert Grint, Emma Watson, Tom Felton, Matthew Lewis and Evanna Lynch. 2002 present. Subsequent acting work, Wright appeared in 2 TV movies that were stranded as the younger version of Sarah Robinson and Agatha Christie, A Life in Pictures, where she played the younger version of writer Agatha Christie. In 2007, She had a guest role on the Disney Channel's The Replacements, voicing Vanessa in the second season premiere titled London Calling. Wright signed to appear in Sweat, a short film which is part of a project of 5 films titled Geography of the Heart, a feature-length anthology film about the complexity of intimacy, shot in 5 international locations around the world. Wright portrays Mia, and the film has a set release of 2014. Wright starred in After the Dark, an American production which began filming July 2011 in Jakarta, Indonesia. The film also stars Reese Wakefield and James Dessy and her Harry Potter co-star Freddie Strummer. The film is directed by John Huddles. Wright plays Georgina, one of the students. The film premiered at Nutra Centel International Fantastic Film Festival on July 7, 2013. The film released on February 7, 2014. In June 2012, Wright joined the film Before I Sleep, starring David Warner, Tom Sizemore, Cynthia Gibb, Eric Roberts, Eugene Simon, Campbell Scott and Chevy Chase. The film premiered at the 2013 Heartland Film Festival. In September 2012, Wright joined the cast of The Sea, based on the novel of the same name by John Bansville, playing Rose the young nursemaid, starring her Harry Potter co-star Ciara N. Hines as well as Rufus Sewell, Natasha Milhun and Shina copyright Ad Cusack. A film premiered in competition at Edinburgh International Film Festival on June 23, 2013, and had its North American premiere at the 2013 Toronto International Film Festival. In May 2013, it was announced that Wright would be making her stage debut as the role of the girl in The Moment of Truth, a play written by Peter Ustinov. The play was performed at the London Southwark Playhouse on June 26, 2013 prior to an official opening on June 28, 2013 for a 4-week run through July 20, 2013. Wright received positive reviews for her stage debut performance in the Moment of Truth play. The British Theatre Guide wrote, Bonnie Wright makes clear in her performance, she is motivated by love for her father and movingly has to face rejection from her gas-masked lover when he returns as Liberator. The stage said that Bonnie Wright, in her stage debut, is perfectly acceptable as the girl. In the Ones to Parts review of the play said Bonnie Wright showing us that there's more to her than Harry's love interest Ginny Weasley, though in truth, despite being younger even than her juvenile co-stars, she was always one of the series' strongest and most natural actors. The London Evening Standard wrote Bonnie Wright, who played Ginny Weasley in the Harry Potter films, makes a decent stage debut as the Marshal's daughter. In August 2013, Wright confirmed that she has started filming Abigail Schwartz's comedy Those Who Wander, produced by Nicholas Scandifio. Modeling: Wright has her own profile page at Next Models Agency. She was named the winner of the Most Edgy Look Award at the 2011 Rodale Beautiful Awards. Also in 2011, Wright appeared in a fashion spread for the Financial Times luxury lifestyle magazine How to Spend It. The shoot, which took place at the Victoria and Albert Museum, was dedicated to capturing the languor of Dante Rossetti's paintings. Wright has participated as a catwalk model for fashion designer Katie Erie at an Autumn-Winter 2011 show during London Fashion Week. Wright has been featured in various photo shoots and interviews, including in the Entertainment Weekly, the Times Luxe magazine, the Daily Mail U magazine, In Style magazine, Nylon magazine, Vanity Fair, and Dirty Glam magazine. In August 2013, Wright participated along with Phoebe Collins-James and Clara Paget, who teamed up with jeweler designer Dominic Jones modeling Southsea Deck Chairs in aid of World Land Trust and Winchester School of Art charity. Screenwriting, directing and producing: Wright made her screenwriting and directorial debut for her graduation film Separate We Come, Separate We Go, starring her Potter co-star David Thewley. A film premiered at the Cannes Film Festival Short Film Corner and screened at the BAFTA Graduate. Wright has now graduated with a Bachelor of Arts degree from London's University of the Arts, London College of Communication, and is the owner of her own production company called Bon Bon Lumiere. In December 2013, Wright directed her After the Dark co-star Sophie Lowe, in her music video titled Dreaming. The video was shot across Joshua Tree National Park. They filmed the video without any help, in the car of Lowe's friend. Wright filmed Lo from the front seat of the car while Lo was sitting in the back seat trying to create the feeling of drifting. In January 2014, it was announced that Wright directed a music video entitled CS, with musician George Schuster, which was filmed in the late 2012. In May 2014, she written and directed another short film titled Know Thyself, starring Christian Coulson. In July 2014, Wright directed a short film called Fade to Gold for her jewelry designer parents, Gary Wright and Sheila Teague from Wright and Teague and Love Gold. The film showcases on her parents' creative design on their jewelry, and there was a competition to win Wright's favorite pieces of Wright and Teague's jewelry. Personal life. In February 2010, Wright confirmed she was dating fellow British actor Jamie Campbell Bower, who played the younger version of Gellert Grindelwald in Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows, Part 1. They confirmed their engagement in April 2011. Wright and Bower amicably called off their engagement on June 30, 2012. Filmography, film and television, theatre, video game, director, screenwriter, awards and nominations. See also, List of Harry Potter films cast members, references. External links, Bonnie Wright at the Internet Movie Database, Bonnie Wright on Twitter.